Hey, welcome to part 3 of the How to Build an Online Business trainings. And what I want to talk today about is terms. And these are terms that you're going to need to know, so I'm just going to tell you what they mean right off the bat so that you don't have any more questions. If you grab a piece of paper and a pen right now, I want you to write these down so you'll have reference points for later on when you're actually doing this stuff. So to start off with, we're going to do CPC. That's cost per click. And what that basically is how much money you spend to get one person to click on your ad or your website. The next thing is EPC, and that's earnings per click. So that is every time this person that you paid to get to your website ends up going to your site, what do you earn in return? This is, you're not going to know what it is right now, right off the bat, but as you go through this, you're going to learn these things. And ideally what you want to do is once you can figure this out, you have a profitable business. And if you're spending less money on the cost per click than you are making from the earnings per click, you're in the profit zone. So if you spend $1 cost per click and you're making $2 earnings per click, you profit $1 every time you spend $1. So that's a great return. Okay, so the next term is CTR, and that stands for click-through rate. So let's imagine this for a second. You have 1,000 people on your website, and you want to know how many of them are actually, clicking through to your ad and going to your website. Right there is the click-through rate. So that way you can kind of understand the higher the click-through rate, the more people are actually clicking through to your site so that you can ultimately make more sales. The next term, LTV, and this stands for lifetime value. So basically what you want to think about is over the course of 6 months or a year or 10 years or 100 years, how much each individual customer is going to be worth to your business. It's really important to know this and to learn this, because once you figure this out, if you know that you make $100 lifetime value of a customer and you can spend $50 to get that customer, you're going to profit $50 every time you acquire a new customer. That's not guaranteed or anything. I mean, this is a business after all, but understanding the lifetime value will help you better understand acquiring leads and basically scaling your business. Okay, the next one is CPL, and that stands for cost per lead. And this is the amount of money you spend to acquire one lead, one email address, one phone number, one mailing address, whatever the type of lead you're acquiring is. For internet marketing stuff and online businesses, cost per lead is generally measured in getting an email address. So if you're spending $1 to get an email address, it's pretty good. It's relatively inexpensive. A lot of people spend a lot more, a lot of people spend a lot less. But if you understand this, you understand the cost per lead and the lifetime value, you basically have a license to print money. And disclaimer, this is not guaranteed or anything, it's business. I don't know what you're gonna do, and I can't guarantee anything that way. The next term is ROI. And that is everyone's favorite, return on investment. If you put in X, what do you get out? And by paying attention to all these other numbers, all these other terms, you're going to have a better understanding of the overall ROI on each individual business or campaign or ad that you run. And tracking everything throughout the entire process is essential, because you're basically, if you can track something, you can grow it, or if it's not profitable, you can cancel it out. So remember to pay attention to each of these terms, each of these numbers when you're growing your business. If you like this series and you're getting value out of this, be sure to subscribe if you're on YouTube, like my page if you're on Facebook, and give it a like, comment below if you have any other questions, and I can record a video to address the common questions. See you in the next video.